Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm the Park Insider. We have another video with some deep diving into the upcoming DLC as well as updates, the free update that is for Jurassic World Evolution 2. And last time we've talked about the new features we get with the Malta DLC, the Dinosaur specifically. We got a little bit more information. We have a new trailer which is diving into the whole park management system that is going to be part of the Malta expansion. And while there is a lot of information already known, we have seen the live streams. I've been watching the live streams myself. Was really well made and well done how they wanted to show things off. And so that is like an interesting tone that is going to get in Jurassic World Evolution 2 itself. And so we are going to quickly move through the expansion itself and then go to the DLC. Oh no, I mean the free update information. So we are getting free Mediterranean islands, and they're all based in Europe, which is really cool because we are setting most of the time in the United States. We had, of course, the Biosyn Canyon or Valley that was in Italy. Was in Italy? It was somewhere. Austria, somewhere. I can't remember at that point. It's been a while since I've seen the movie, of course. So Dominion campaign is bringing us to 3 new locations, and as you can see now on the screen, we get Santigidius. I have no idea, but Santigidius seems to be in Greece. It is locked over here. Then we get San Marie and San Albertus, and those are locations on, I think, Italian islands, something like that. It's like interesting. Malta, of course, is part of it itself, but so it's really interesting to see that. We will be working with Cabot Finch and more key figures from the movies. We have Kayla Watts, that is also voiced by DeWanda Wise. We got Soyona Santos, voiced by Adityan Lagman, and Barry Sambene, voiced by Omar Sy. Of course, we're also getting Lewis Dutchin once again by Campbell Scott. So that is a big cast to fill in the characters itself for this DLC. That's really interesting. Um, of course, we have already seen the dinosaurs, and we talked a little bit about the new stuff that is part of it. We get a lot of new buildings that is all set in the Malta style theme. We get new decorations and all kinds of new kiddies we can use. It's also really interesting to see in the live stream. We had a great look of the natural lagoon itself, where Mosasaurus was being released. You can make some great pictures within that enclosure. It looks really cool. So that is basically a quick get up. Like the buildings, we can all have the buildings in Sandbox already. So that is really interesting. A little bit more about the decorations. A couple of things here is we get the Atrociraptor cage from the movie. We get a storage area. Not sure. I think it's just a place where the things are being stored, I guess. A comms tower, and we get some wall sections and pieces. You can see those walls as well. They look really cool. I love to make a ruin inside of an enclosure with dinosaurs in it. It's going to be awesome. So that is basically the more details we got. Of course, there's more in depth of how the system works. We are getting a more choice, like we're going to build parks, we get help from it, but we have to make choices. Are we going to be legit, or are we going to use the black market? And it all has some, the choices have some actions beyond that. It's going to be really interesting. But we're going to talk about update 5 as well, the free update. And that was also a lot of interesting stuff going on. It's going to be next to the DLC, also on the 8th of December. We will get more challenge levels, more and new challenge levels. We had a lot of them already, and we're getting the campaign maps we had for the base game, which are the Arizona Breakout, the Washington update wreckage. It's just not in the pictures. Oh, there it is. Wreckage. The Pennsylvania headquarters, the Oregon aviary, and the California photography. These are basically just the campaign levels, and we get some probably different ways to play it. I'm curious. I don't think I'm gonna play it because if I do not have to do anything in it, like if there is no unlocks part of these maps, I'm not playing it. I am not a fan of challenge mode. It's interesting, but I'm not a fan of it. And yeah, just give me the maps. I'm happy with it with sandbox mode, of course. Um, so there is some new things going on. We get some new conditions, which has like tranquilizer upgrades and all kinds of things. New security, psychological trauma is going to be part of the update. There are some new awesome looking things. So that is basically the challenge modes. I say basically a lot. Yes, I'm aware. Sometimes you might think, like, he says that a lot. Yeah, I said that a lot. I'm aware of what I say. We got some UI changes, which is for update 5. Also interesting. Let's see what we got here. So when we are transporting a dinosaur, we were able to see an icon of which which species said dinosaur likes, dislikes, or feels neutral towards. I've seen this in the live stream. It's really interesting if you select on a dinosaur. I heard before, like, for example, Gallimimus, and you want to select the area where you want to transport it to, you can see the dinosaurs that have, like, just a little bar that is not really specifically affecting it. If it has a heart to it, it is favoring that species, like a sauropod, for example. And if it's like a red something, I've seen it in a live stream, it's something red, maybe a cross or skull. That is like, they do not like this. They don't want to be part of that. So that's really cool. You can also see way more visibility options in the game. I like having a filter. You can see dinosaurs lining up in the map or around you. That's really interesting to see that we get better feel of controlling and looking for things, selecting your dinosaurs. That's going to be awesome. What else do we have? We got we can also notice when controlling our capture teams, assigning tasks in them in the park. There's a new ailment and tranquilize icon to streamline the process of caring to a dinosaur. I think what they say with this is that we can see something is being tranquilized, something is being medicated, something like that. Not sure. We have to wait for that. And we also get some fight notifications, earlier fight notifications, so that we get a little bit more visibility or notice that dinosaurs are not working alongside each other. So before they're even fighting, we get a notification that they are soon gonna be in a clash with each other. So that's gonna be cool. Also, Lagoon Aviary preview rings now highlighted the map boundaries and placed them. A new notification when those pesky storms disables your tool vehicle, so that's also interesting. I also know that the camera angles for the lagoon is changed. We are not popping out of the lagoon when we try to decorate the bottom of it, so we stay in the lagoon if we are underwater. That's also something I was annoyed by when I did my lagoons in the map or in the park. It was really hard to do. We also get more behaviors. The tiny dinosaur behavior is going to be new. It's both for the Compsognathus and the Moros Intribidius. That is going to be part of the new DLC. They have group attacks from now on, or from that day on, and they will attack people as well as goats that come from the fetus itself. Maybe they have new animations for escaping. Could be possibility. I'm not sure. That is so interesting to see because I think compies and this is something they said in the live stream. Jens said that the community manager that they are not bumping people over like the tiny compsignators running through a crowd, just people flying everywhere. So that is something that has been moved from it. It's funny to watch, but it's been moved. Um, we also got more behaviors for every smaller dinosaur. So Compsognathus, Dimoros, Listosaurus, and Oviraptor seem all to have maybe also the Homocephaly, I'm not sure. But they have different ways to get around water. So they will now get alongside the border of the water as well. So that is really interesting. It's really cool. I'm not sure if it's for all these because I have some notes here that is crossing, like mixing each other a little bit. At least they're not bumping into vehicles and stuff. That's the big point, I think. Um, oh no, it's also it's all these dinosaurs are navigating around the water, so we can basically see them on the side and not just drowning them somewhere. I just hope, the one thing I hope is just I hope that we are able to seclude an area with a body of water so they will not cross it. We have to test that out. It's going to be interesting. We will also get new dinosaur colorings, and these colorings are for variants. So the thing is, you got skins, you got variants. A skin is basically a color scheme, and some of them we get the Velociraptor, of course. We got the skins that are um, Great Sandy Desert, Gillian Mountains, Amazon, all those skins which has a color, but also skins are the movie skins, the Jurassic Park Raptor, the Jurassic Park Tiger Raptor skins from the Lost World 2001. The blue skin, for example, those are skins, those are not variants. The variants are like the Kentrosaurus from Camp Cretaceous. We got the different model. It's a little bit bigger. It's different. Same thing with Giganotosaurus, as well as others that have a different model, and it's just unique. So these variants, including we got the let me see. Oh, I forgot about the Oranosaurus. Last time I forgot about him as well. Kentosaurus, Oranosaurus from the Camp Cretaceous pack. We got the Dreadnoughtus, the Giganotosaurus from the Dominion Biosyn expansion, as well as the new Iguanodon as getting with the Malta expansion. We'll all be getting 12 new body colors and 7 new patterns. That is really cool. So you can see here, the Giganotosaurus looking amazing. Amazing. I love the Jurassic World Evolution model. When the Dominion model came out, it was cool, but I preferred the Jurassic World Evolution model. Now, seeing the colors, damn. Yeah, that's gonna be a better way to be using 2022 skin at that point of the variant. It's really cool. So we got these variant skins, and I'm wondering, are we getting also in the future variables for Jurassic Park 3 Raptor, the one with the quills, for example? They have a little bit of a different, they kind of are a variant at that point. Are we able to colorize those with different skins? It's going to be awesome if they drop those in the near future. That would be a big bomb on us. It's going to be awesome. So they also have the body variant selector. So it's new tab in the color or in the genome pool. And we also get a small species viewer. I've seen it a little bit, just a flash of it. It's not as big as we have the whole species viewer in the main menu, but we at least can see them while we are in game working from the lab itself. So that is really interesting, very cool. We had some quality of life updates. That's the last things here, which is going to be, let me see, the tool vehicles will now honk at dinosaurs when they're in the way. If they manage to fall asleep, they will also honk, become reactive. Probably just trying to get them away. I think they also will make dinosaurs angry, maybe. Some of the behaviors triggered or something. And of course, the lagoon decoration functions in game. The improvements towards how it works in game and the camera, we already talked about that. So that's really, really well done. I am pleased by this. When I'm looking at the forum at this point as well, there's a lot of people asking for defenses for sauropods in the live stream. I've seen so many comments. If these sauropods can defend themselves one day. No answer on that would be cool, but I don't think it's a priority at this point. For now, we know what is going to be dropping in 2 days. It's the 6th today when I'm recording this, and when this video is out, maybe today, tomorrow. I hope as soon as possible. But I'm excited. I have a long day. I'm afraid I cannot really play the game. I want to play it. Maybe I want to live stream it a bit. But this week is pretty busy. Pretty busy week. It's got some dinners and stuff and work, some meetings. Yeah, it's busy, but I can't wait to get my hands on the updates as well as the DLC itself. It's going to be awesome. I hope you like it as well, and are you excited as well? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you think is the best thing we are going to get upcoming Thursday. And like the video if you enjoyed this, and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye, take care, see you later.